everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Vishvadeep, and I welcome you all on Unacademy Computer Science channel for unlimited learning. I am here just because I am going to launch a new series for all of you, and that series is gonna be a skill development. What kind of series it is and how exactly it is gonna impact on your overall development, overall skill development, and as being an engineer, how it can impact on your career. All these things I'm going to decide, and I am going to discuss, and I'm going to tell you that how exactly you can utilize this particular series, which is not going to be very long but very helpful for your career. So I'm just going to start a particular new series. It's a launch session, but before we will launch, we will have some kind of talks about skill development, etc., so that you can have a little bit of idea that why I wanted to have this series on this particular channel. Okay, before we start, just quickly let me introduce myself. My name is Vishvadeep Gothi, working as a channel leader for this channel and as a plus educator also on Unacademy platform. These are my ranks of GATE, Computer Science, Masters, Double Masters, experience of teaching for 15 plus years to the engineers. If you have explored this channel, well and good. If not, then you can just explore the channel video section, playlist section, plus special classes section on Unacademy platform. Create your account freely on either unacademy.com or Unacademy Learner app in GATE ESE category. And then you just search my name, follow it, and inside my profile, you'll be able to have my free classes, special classes. You can listen my special classes accessed through this particular link also at any time on Unacademy platform. You need a link to unlock anything, use this particular link to unlock use this particular code to unlock anything on Unacademy platform. Okay, let's begin the session. This session is very helpful for all those engineers who are going to have the aim to work in IT industry anytime, even after MTech, before MTech, immediately after your BTech, or any time, even though after your PhD also. If you are really interested to go for your job anytime, then this particular thing is going to help you. Before I will talk about skill development, etc., okay, I am having some kind of content to talk about. First of all, what exactly the skill is. Okay, the skill is nothing but that particular knowledge and that particular understanding through which you can work in industry. So I am talking about the knowledge plus understanding of those kind of things through which you can be very comfortable in the working industry. What is working industry? That particular industry called as corporate industry, IT industry, software industry, whatever. Okay, now listen, this particular thing you are going to understand even in better way. Why? Just because I am here having a very specific data for all of you. Okay, before the launch and its detail, let me just talk about the truth of the engineering graduates. So look at this. There is a report, India Skills Report 2021, and based on that particular report, look at this, all those graduates who are B and BTech graduates, among those only 46.82% graduates are such skillful that they can get job, means employable, which means they possess such kind of quality, such kind of skills, understanding, knowledge and learning that they can get job directly in the IT industry. Only how much? 46.8%. Remaining not, means remaining are just graduates but don't have knowledge. उनमें वो understanding skills है ही नहीं कि उन्हें job मिल सकता है. And now people are crying Or instead of, I should say like this way, people are cribbing about that we are not getting job, we are engineers but we are not having suitable jobs. They are then going for the banking, etc, etc, etc. Why? Just because of this problem. I'm not saying it is your problem, I'm just saying that this is the problem in the engineering graduates, that if you are a BE or BTech, last year's data it is, and I haven't have any kind of survey or anything. Okay, this is India skills report, and this is a valid survey. I have taken it from a valid source, and they say that only 46.82% engineering graduates are employable. उनमें वो skill है कि उन्हें job मिल सकती है, बाकी में नहीं है. Few more data I am having. Look at this. Engineering courses wise employability. IT engineers 48%. Electrical engineers 47%, electronics engineer 39%, computer science engineer 38% only, mechanical 34% only, civil engineers 26% only. So you can see all the engineering graduates. This is the employability, that only 48% IT graduates in engineering are employable, remaining are not. Problem. ये problem है. You know why the problem is? Why the problem is? I'll tell you later. But look at this. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपके पास jobs नहीं है. It is not the truth that you don't have enough number of jobs. You don't have enough number of jobs. No, you have more than required number of jobs. Look at this. In 2021, software, hardware, IT, internet business, and BFSI. These industries were having highest hiring. Means still in the IT world, software, hardware, and software development world, still we have number of hiring maximum. This is the last year's data. सबसे ज्यादा hiring IT world में हो रही है. Which means a simple thing is there, that we have the demand, we have enough number of jobs, we have enough hiring, but just because we are not employable, we are not getting the jobs. And why? Just because of the gap between the skill and the demand supply. What does it mean? You have a skill set of learning up to this level, and the demand of skill in the IT industry is of this level, and this particular gap you'll have to fulfill. कौन बताएगा? Nobody tells you. Nobody actually tells you that why this particular and how this particular gap can be fulfilled. College curriculum may be like that way, the environment may be like that way, your mentality like that way, or maybe you are not getting enough motivation, or I should say enough guidance, that you will have to learn these skills to reach to that particular level that you can become employable in a normal company. आप लोगों को कोई बताने वाला नहीं है, because environment ऐसा है. We don't have any guidance around, we don't have any people around जो हमें बता सकें exactly कि हमें करना क्या है. Nobody is there around who can tell us. Nobody in our family, in our neighborhood, nobody is there in the college maybe. I'm not saying that. So guidance, lack of guidance, we don't know what kind of work industry is having or demanding, and we don't know for that what we should do. We are just running into the race. Everybody is doing this, I am also doing this. Everybody doing this, I am doing this. That's it. But you will have to develop the skill. And because of that only you are going to have this particular gap fulfilled, otherwise not. So it's very simple thing I'm telling you guys, that if you guys are having this particular skill set required or demanded by IT industry, and this particular skill set you have, if you can fill this particular gap, you get hired. You know why? Just because right now the gap has been even more widened. In the COVID, what has happened? Most of the companies have opted work from home. Most of the companies are requiring more software-based solution of every problem they have got. Number of software users increased a lot, number of application users increased a lot, the different kind of demand have come up, that okay, now if everybody is working from home, just because virtually everybody is connected to each other, you can see the demand of voice chat or video chat app has been increased. Zoom, Microsoft Team, and Google Meet, all these have become very popular apps nowadays. Even the kids to the elders, everybody using for their classes or something else, meetings, etc. So of course the emergency is too much, and IT companies are trying to reach to that particular technical level or technology level which COVID has actually demanded in the very limited time, and because of that the demand of IT engineers, software engineers have become even more and more in numbers. Now the problem is still the skill set of the engineers is not improving a lot, but the demand has increased a lot, and because of that the people who are skillful are getting more and more money. I'll tell you one thing. This is very important. Listen, everybody. I'm having a skill set, and in any industry, if I can get 5 lakh per annum package, IT companies are paying me 8 to 10 lakh rupees package. Are you understanding? अगर मेरे में skill set है कि मैं किसी भी दूसरी इंडस्ट्री में 5 लाख रुपए साल का कमा सकता हूं, तो आईटी इंडस्ट्री मुझे उसी काम को करने का इतना देती है, जस्ट बिकॉज आईटी इंडस्ट्रीज आर नॉट गेटिंग द इनफ स्किलफुल पीपल. तो जो स्किलफुल पीपल हैं, whoever are skillful, those people are getting even more than what they actually deserve. And that is where you guys can win this game. Game of what? Game of money. So even if you can develop a little bit skill, even if you have some kind of skill which you can show to the IT industry will welcome you with open hands with a really better package. And you can see in the recent past, in last 2 years, the hiring in the IT industry is too much, even though for the freshers and for the experienced people, and moreover the packages have been increased drastically for only those members who are skillful. So you'll have to just show to the company that I do have skill, I possess the skill which you require, which you demand, just give me money. Now look at this. If this emergency is there, but are we eligible for hiring now? आप लोग मुझे बताओ, right now you are listening me, are you really eligible to get hired by a software company, and immediately without much of the training will you be able to work there? Yes or no? You just tell me. If yes, no problem. If no, then you will have to think about it. If you are not eligible for hiring just because you or you don't have any kind of skill set, you'll have to develop. किस टाइप के इंजीनियर बनोगे आप? You'll have to possess some kind of skills, and slowly you can. Okay, I have seen people thinking about this, that sir, we are preparing for GATE, so we don't get any time for anything else. I have also prepared for GATE. Before GATE or after GATE, I have given enough number of hours to develop some other skills. Before GATE exam, before preparing for GATE exam, after preparing for GATE exam, when I have got the time, during GATE preparation also, when I have got the time, through my project development or because of my summer internship or some kind of reason, I have gone for some kind of skill development, and I have taken it seriously. You can also take it seriously. Okay, now what is the meaning of skill? What is the meaning of skill? You can have some programming language in really great detail. You can know, let's say Java, or JavaScript or something. You can learn web development up to really certain good level. You can learn machine learning, data science. Okay, you can learn some project development in some kind of programming language. You can be comfortable with project development. So these are the skills which are required by the IT industry, and you will have to learn these. What I am here for, what I can do for you. Slowly, I would like to, improve those skills without much of the efforts. So I thought that I should, give you guys some certain kind of skills in light manner, that you will not be too much weighted because of these. Plus, you can slowly learn up to certain limits of skills, so that at least certain bare minimum level you can say, okay, I know this, or I know that, or I know that. कुछ तो आपको पता हो. उसके लिए मैं क्या कर सकता हूं? I have brought for you guys a small series. If this particular series will work, then such kind of more series I will bring such kind of small series, so that you can have idea of each and everything, at least bare minimum. कम से कम वाला जो आइडिया होना चाहिए किसी भी चीज के लिए, कम से कम उतना आपको पता होगा. Why these things are required? Just because anytime, any day, any kind of skill can be required. At least you can say, okay, if company is asking, do you know this? Yes, I know this. Do you know this? Okay, I know little bit of this. I can develop throughout your, the project work, etc. But at least I know the basics. Fine. So this is the series. I am going to have free sessions on YouTube. This channel only, Unacademy Computer Science, the basics of Python. In just 10 hours, I am going to cover the basic things in just 10 hours. 10 days, 10 lectures, basics of Python done. And you will be having certain limited idea about Python language, that how it works and what are the different basic things of Python. The sessions will start from 11th of April, 9:15 a.m. daily. Monday to Friday, 9:15 a.m. daily. If you have college or something, you can listen daily to daily classes in the later period of time. But these sessions will be live, and I will give you some hands-on practice. Means it's not only the theoretical part I'll teach you. I will go with the coding practice. I'll show you the code running live, and I will give those codes to you also, so that you can also use them for the future purpose, or you also can develop by yourself. So the basic, I will start with this. Okay. And why Python? There are lots of benefits of Python. These are some kind of benefits. We have the language very easy to learn and use. Then we have very supportive community, means a lot of community solutions we have for the same kind of problem we are looking for. So a supportive and very healthy community we have for the Python. Then corporate sponsors are so many, so they try to develop some kind of framework or some kind of supportive functions or something from the corporate also. Library and frameworks are so many, plus versatility to use it anywhere. Means you can use it for mobile application development, not application, at least for the mobile development you can have. Plus you can have, or you can use it for the web development, you can use it for web scraping, or you can use it for crawling, you can use it for machine learning, you can use it for data science, you can use it for different purposes. Big data, machine learning and cloud computing you can do in Python. Then automation work also you can do in Python. And why Python? Look at this. These are the percentage of the people using the programming languages. Python is being used maximum by the software developers, 48.24%, SQL 47%, Java 35%, Node.js 33%. Developers are using these languages in the IT industry in the practical scenario. Then average salary of a Java developer for a fresher is 15,000 INR per month. But look at this, for a Python developer it is this one. Nowadays Python developers are getting too much traction in the IT industry, as a fresher also and as a experienced person also. And it's not only that Python developers means only in data science or machine learning, etc. It is on multiple places, you can be hired. It's not only data science and machine learning. Python developers are getting hired at multiple places. So what will be the plan? Plan will be this. We will be starting the day one with the setup of the Python, whatever the IDE and etc. will be using. Then we'll talk about integer, float and string, datas. Okay, so different types of numbers, float and integers and string, how to work on that basically. Then next day we will be talking about list, tuple, sets and dictionaries. List or tuple is like arrays of your programming language. Then we will be talking about branching, if else loop on the third day. Then fourth day we will be trying to write the functions. Then fifth day we will be talking about list slicing and sorting. List slicing is one of the major important topic of Python, just because this is being used on multiple places in the Python development. Then reading, writing, parsing the files. If you will have to read the file, write the file, parsing the file, how you can read or write the file, that we will see in the next lecture. Then we will see the regular expressions. Yes, exactly, you heard it correctly. If you are having some kind of regular expressions, how you will write those, etc. you'll be having on the 7th day. 8th day we will jump to the object oriented side of the Python language, which is classes and objects. So how to create the classes and etc. we will be talking about it. 9th day we will be talking about inheritance, and 10th day I will give you the future of Python in the data science and machine learning. That if you are going to have very specific usage of Python in machine learning and data science, then what are the libraries, what are the different aspects of Python you will have to learn, in what manner and in what way you can learn those. These sessions will be in English, so that most of the guys can understand and listen it. Plus these sessions will be 10 sessions, 2-week session. So what will be the plan? As I already told you, 11th of April the sessions will start. 11th to 15th April, 16 to 22 April. 10 days. If everything will be fine, 10 days, 10 hours, and we will be covering this much, which I just told you. Okay, so if you have some college friends who are still looking for the jobs, who are preparing for their placements, just let them know that I am going to have this particular 10-day, 10-hour session for Python basics. If they will learn Python basics, at least they will be eligible to crack an interview which is for Python developer. For sure, I am telling you, if you learn the basics, coding, logics are same to same. Loop is loop. In C language, Java language, Python, loop is loop. Everywhere loop works same to same way. It's just the basic functionality of that particular loop, or I should say the syntax changes. So if you have some kind of syntax remembered up to a certain level, how to use them in Python, you will be fine enough to, crack the basic interviews easily. Or it will be a small first step to go ahead with the hard code development for you guys. Fine. So just let everybody know that this basics of Python I am going to cover in next 10 days. Just 10 days. Fine. The session timing will be morning 9:15 a.m. If you are not able to attend it live, at least per day basis, you just cover up these lectures one by one. And in 10 days, you will be having enough knowledge plus some kind of enough number of codes with you guys, so that you can have at least your basics of Python going on. One question I am having, that particular question is very important. Will you get a chance to give interview in a really good company? Even though if you, let's say, have a really good Python development knowledge, you have learned Python, after that you have learned lots of skills, will you really get the chance to go for this? I don't know. That is your decision. A few more points I am having to discuss. In my engineering, I have worked more on C language just because I was interested in the system side more. And I knew that for the system side, C, C++ are enough. A little bit of Java. Then when I went to IISc, and in one of my project, my final year project, my teacher told me that you learn Java just because we are going to use Java for this particular limited functionality. And I am like, okay, oh sorry, you learn Python just because we are going to use the Python for this particular functionality. And I am like, sir, Python kabhi dekha bhi nahi, sikha bhi nahi. And he told, okay, no problem, you can learn it in 7 days. He has just given me 7 days and I had to learn it. One programming language, if you learn till the core, final, deepest possible level, then other programming languages will not be very tough for you to learn. Okay, so even if you have gone very deep in a programming language, it's fine, totally fine. You don't have to switch to any other programming language, but at least a basic knowledge or understanding of a language, if you have, then there will not be any problem at all. कोई बड़ी problem है नहीं. Fine. Okay, understood. So even if you are deep into .NET or maybe Java or maybe C++, etc., it's fine, totally fine. You can listen these classes easily. One thing. Second thing, which is again very, very important, guys, that if I am going to start with this series, which is Python, this is not it. Okay, this is just the starting. ये सिर्फ starting है. अगर मुझे आप लोगों का support मिलेगा, if I'll get the support, I will bring more such kind of series. More means seriously, I am very serious about these series just because I told you that only 48% engineers are skillful and employable, means they have some skills that they can get a job. I want to make this 48 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70. From my side also, I want to help the engineers to have that skill. How? Through these series. If you guys will give response that, okay, if this series or this particular series is actually helpful for you, I will bring more series. If more and more number of students will definitely enjoy this series, I will for sure 100% bring more such kind of series in different development languages, different areas, etc. So we can have a little bit of mobile development, we can have mobile application development, we can have some operating system core coding, we can have system designing, we can have data science, machine learning in more deeper level. Depends how good I am getting as the response. Okay, in the good space of time, I can bring these series so that more and more people can have holistic learning of different topics. Fine. Again, my question is still unanswered, that will you even get a chance to give the interview? If in your college you will not get the chance, then you will have to make yourself available in such kind of colleges so that you can get a chance. And for that, if you have decided to go for GATE, that's the best possible manner you can get selected in the best companies with not too great efforts. If you are thinking to go for GATE, we have Plus subscription for you and we have Iconic subscription for you. Depends whichever subscription you would like to go for. Plus is our structured program. Iconic is Plus subscription plus a personal coach, means more personalized and customized program. The prices for Plus and Iconic subscriptions are these for different months. You need to just use this code VDEEP10 for any kind of subscription on Unacademy platform so that you can get 10% instant discount plus my personal guidance plus my team's support. These are few of the students who have get the rank computer science AIR 1, AIR 4, AIR 3 and so many other ranks we have directly from our classroom. We have a few batches also started from 6th of April, just 2 days ago. So you can cover up those courses and batches quickly if you join now. And we have lots of value offerings, including Ask a Doubt feature. Take a screenshot, send it, and you will get your answer in a video in your preferred language. If you are satisfied, well and good. If not, then you will get a review particular answer for that particular question. We are providing hard copy notes for only iconic subscribers for 1 year and above, so that they can have the printed notes in their hand. For the plus subscribers, we will be providing the soft copy of all these notes. We have only test series subscription called as Unacademy Lite for you. And one more thing, if you are in the Jaipur or around area, you can visit our store. New store we are opening, and the store opening ceremony, or I should say the first launching, is this weekend 9 and 10. So what is there? If you visit there, you will get first of all the merchandise for free, plus you will be getting some extra discount coupon for Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay, so just register first and visit this particular Jaipur Unacademy store, so that you can meet the educators there, plus you can meet the officials there, and you can understand how Unacademy works, how we teach, how we offer you the values for your education. This Telegram channel you please join, so that you can get all the notification of our classes. Once again, I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be the new series, Basics of Python, in 10 hours starting from 11th of April, Monday to Friday, 9:15 AM. सबको, जितने भी आपके फ्रेंड्स हैं, अगर वो कॉलेज में हैं, उनको ये बताइएगा, ये वाला पॉइंट, ताकि उन्हें कुछ समझ में आए. Share this slide with them, so that actually they can understand that skill development is important. If somebody else is not giving us skill, we will have to be responsible for ourselves, just because if I want to get a job, I will have to learn, I'll have to give interview, and I will only have to crack it. So be responsible for yourself. Increase this particular by making yourself available, skillfully available for the interviews. Thank you so much for listening me out. Like the session, share it with all of your friends, seniors, juniors who are looking for the skill development. Subscribe the channel, turn on the notifications. See you in the next session. Till then, have a great day. Happy learning. Bye bye.